Don't be so negative, honey. You better start being positive. Think positive thoughts. It will make a difference in your life. You better start talking more positively. You know there's power in your words, so you better be careful what you're saying. Okay, wait, hold on. Everybody cannot be telling me we're just walking around smiling and everyone's being serious about being happy all the time. Is that even real? Well, you're going to find out on this episode 25 of A Positive Mind with TSED. Stay tuned.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED. Like that.
All right, y'all, let's break this down. We're not even gonna waste any time because I wanna jump right into the heart of this conversation. So this idea about being positive and staying positive and always being positive, let me use one word to break it down to you so you know what this is all about. It's about choice. Bam! Thank you. Okay, seriously, when I say it's about choice, it's about making a decision to look for the positive things in your life. Let's step back. Life is happening, right? And that's real. And negative things happen, and that's real. But here's the part that we always ignore. Positive things are happening, and that's also real. So when someone says, listen, I'm not going to be positive all the time, I'm keeping it real. Hold on, wait, time out. Are you telling me that the only real thing that happens in life is the negative, and the positive things are what? Figments of our imagination? No, we've got to start paying attention to those positive things. And that's what positive thinking is about. That is what it's a choice. It's a decision to look out for those positive things that are happening in your life. Now, I talk all about this in my Easy Self-Esteem Builder course in my academy, specifically topic 2, how to stay positive when it's hard. Yeah, you're going to want to check that out. So I'm going to put the link in the description for you. Here's the major thing you have to remember. Positivity is not only a choice that you can make, it's a choice that you really want to make. I almost said have to, but you know I don't believe in a one size fits all. So if you don't want to do it, hey, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's a choice I have to make because you're hearing about manifestation. You're hearing about your mental health and your mental well-being. You're hearing about how your thoughts affect your physical health. Come on, y'all. There's enough evidence now telling us that there is an actual purpose, a reason, a benefit, a method behind the madness of positive thinking. Now let's pull this back one more time. I know very well that we love to play around with words and give things fancy names. So someone might be watching this right now and being like, that's not called positive thinking. It's called positive focusing, positive attention, whatever you want to call it. The principle is the same. And when you get into my Easy Self-Esteem Builder course that I just mentioned before, you're going to see that I talk about something called positive aspects. Now this comes from Abraham Hicks Publications and they need a big ol' shout out. Oh yeah, thank me later. Check out the course and thank me later. So overall, what am I saying? I'm saying that positivity is real. Thinking of the things that are good and working in your life is keeping it real, but it is a choice. I understand that the world is not automatically throwing us a ton of positivity all day, every day, and sometimes we got to go out and look for it. That's the difference between the positive mindset and the mindset that's not yet trained in that positive direction. It's about practice. It's about going out there and looking for the good. You cannot fill your entire day with looking at negativity and at the end of the day say you want to feel positive or see positivity. You are going to find what you are looking for. So start looking more at the things that are working, the things that are positive, and as I call it in my Easy Self-Esteem Builder course, the positive aspects. Again, shout out to Abraham Hicks. And I want to leave you with one really big, clear picture of how important this really is. But before I do that, let me remind you that I talked about the dangers of faking it till you make it in episode 3 of A Positive Mind with TSED. So go back to that and check it out. Now, the really big, beautiful picture and reason that we really want to maintain as many positive thoughts as we can and to look for positivity in our lives is that it helps us to maintain a certain mood. Follow along. I think I heard this one from Dr. Joe Dispenza. The way that we're feeling for these short moments is our mood. And if we are okay constantly being in a negative mood in these short moments, well, the short moments aren't so short anymore, are they? They start to become long moments. And those long moments start to turn into our temperament. It's kind of like how I always seem to be. So I'm in a negative mood and then I'm kind of like always seeming to be negative. And from mood to temperament, I find myself developing a kind of a negative personality. We don't want that, all right? So there is a really big reason here to make sure you do the work of looking out into your life and finding what's positive. Even when you're scrolling through social media, do the same. Even when you're at school, do the same. Even when you're at work, in the boardroom, closing major deals or turning in your homework assignments, do the same. Search for the positive aspects in everything, and you're going to find them eventually. Personally, I think it's very important to start this stuff as early as possible. That's why the course I keep telling you about was actually designed for kids. But you know what? I've been thinking, if Dr. Spencer Johnson can write a book called Who Moved My Cheese, featuring two mice, two humans that are the size of mice, and of course several blocks of cheese, and use this to reach CEOs, top executives, multi-millionaire organizations, I think it's pretty safe to say that if you're an adult and you want to check out my course that was kind of made for kids, you can check it out. I found my cheese. All right, so whatever you choose to do next, whether you want to check out that cheese book by Dr. Spencer Johnson. I actually made myself laugh. Okay, calm down. So whatever positive move you choose to do next, I highly recommend that clicking the link in the description be a part of it. And for sure, continue to tune in every single Sunday right here on A Positive Mind with TSED, because I'm trying to make sure I bring you the best of the best tips, tools, and advice, resources, and everything you need to live that really positive, wonderful life and maintain that great mindset that will help you manifest everything you want in this life. You deserve that and so much more. I will see you next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED.